viewers, let's move on to the financial space then, because that remains to be the core of the economy. But going ahead with respect to the GST reset, is there any hopes that there could be some credit offtake? What sort of an impact is expected? Let's try to understand from Mr. Ashok Chandra, MD and CEO of PNB, joining us on the show. A very good morning and thank you so much for your time. And firstly, your take on the whole GST reset and the announcements over there. How do you see that impacting the financial space, and what sort of a multiplier effect it can have on the credit growth going ahead?
Good morning to all of you and all the viewers, and wish you all a very, very happy Onam also. See, it has been a very, very landmark step towards the simplification of the entire GST and the bringing the 4 slab to 2 and 1, the higher slab that is for the high-end goods. So I think if you see the entire steps that have been taken by the GST Council, Ministry of Finance and the Government of India, I think it has gone in a very, very right move, very right direction. And definitely, if you see the entire thing which has happened, it is going to bring the momentum in the retail, agri, MSME, because the focus is on the common man, labor-intensive industries, agriculture, farmers, healthcare, and these are the key drivers of the economy. So going forward, I think we see a lot of opportunities going to come in all these critical space of the drivers of the economy.
Great to hear that, Mr. Chandra. And the other point is the kind of impact that it would have on financial inclusion and customer reach as well, because cheaper goods, cheaper consumption products would also mean better need, or rather more need for financing perhaps.
See, if you see for the last almost 6-7 months, the key drivers which is being brought in the economy, one is the direct tax, the income tax slabs were reduced and totally rationalized. And by that move itself, a lot of disposable income has come in the middle class and every section of the society. That was the first move, and that has brought cheers to the entire citizens of this country. Second move that came from the Reserve Bank of India, that was for reduction in the repo rate by 100 basis points, and that has brought the reduction in the interest rate. And today, all the banks, including our bank, we have reduced the repo linked all the retail loans, MSME loans by 100 basis points, and that has been passed on to all these the existing customers and to all the new customers also. I think they are going to take those loans at a reduced rate. Third thing, again, which has come from the Reserve Bank of India, that has brought the liquidity in the entire system. And I think today we have enough liquidity in the system. And again, from the September to December, the cut in the CRR by 100 basis points, which has already been announced, I think a bank like ours, which is going to have 15,000 crore of liquidity because of this cut itself. So, and now the big the jump and big move which has come from the Ministry of Finance, GST Council, that is for the reduction and rationalization of all the GST rates. I think if you see this entire activity, that is going to generate a lot of consumer demands in the economy. I think retail loans, definitely it is going to pick up. Agriculture sector, if you see, most of these farm, the instruments and the tractors, farm products, that is totally, it is rationalized from 18% to 5%. I think all the farmers are also going to be benefited. Many of the household items, if you see, it has been brought to zero now, nil GST is there. So I think that is again going to spur the consumer items purchases. So I think in all these sectors, if I see, a lot of activities are going to happen in the economy. If I talk about the MSME sector and even in the corporate loan book also, I think MSME also, if you see all these parts, machineries, there also a lot of rate reduction has happened from 18% to 5% and from 28% to 18%. Many of these things have been, the rates have been reduced. Even the cement, the rate has been rationalized. So all these things, definitely, it is going to bring a lot of activity in the economy, and all those prices are going to be reduced, and thereby being a liquidity in the economy and the disposable income in the hands of the people, with the rate of interest coming down, and banks are poised to take those advantages and the come out and give the loans. I think definitely going forward, we are going to see a lot of activities are happening in the country now.
Mr. Chandra, you wouldn't be adjusting your loan or savings products, would you, to complement this surge in demand which will kick in because of GST rationalization?
See, in the saving product, if I can talk about our bank, on the 12th of April, that was our foundation day, we have come out with unique some saving schemes with host of facilities. And in every saving segment, like we have a special scheme for the salaried people, non-salaried, a special scheme for the women, youth, defense people, Agniveer, which is being recruited in the army. And even for farmers, we have come out with a special scheme, even for the senior citizens, pensioners. So today, PNB has the special schemes in all the categories with host of facilities. And I am seeing the lot of tractions happening in those particular revamped SB accounts. And that is going to add to the disposable income of the people also, because all those people are going to open accounts with the bank now. And when we have also reduced and made the nil charges for the maintenance of the minimum balance, we are not charging anything now. So this is all, we are encouraging the people to come forward, open account with the bank, and then thereby bring the entire activity in the system now.
Right, and Mr. Chandra, hi, this is Nehi also joining in. I know earlier you were talking about how retail loans and loans to MSMEs could pick up, because a big benefit of this GST rationalization is also on the ease of doing business. What kind of change, if at all, would this bring out to your segmental disbursement? Could we see any change in the mix over there?
See, today, many of these retail loans and even the MSME loans, it is happening through the digital mode. So process also has been totally simplified and totally digitized. See, the purpose of all those, the rate rationalization is simplification for doing the job now. So I think with the digital framework in place, I think it becomes very, very convenient for the person to approach to any bank and take the loan within half an hour now. Today, PNB has the capability to grant the vehicle loan within half an hour. Sitting in the vehicle dealer showroom, somebody can identify the vehicle and apply the loan on our website. And within half an hour, he will get the sanction and disbursement, and documentation, everything will be happening through the digital mode. So that is the convenience which we are providing to the people now. Even for the MSME loans, so we have up to 25 lakh cash flow based lending. Sitting in the house, somebody can, entrepreneur can apply for the digital loan, and within half an hour, if he is the existing customer of PNB, no documents are required. He can go and apply, and through our business rule engine and the fintech on board, within half an hour, the sanction, documentation, disbursement, everything will happen depending upon the cash flow and depending upon the credit which is there in the particular account. So we have made the entire process also very, very simple to take the advantage of all those measures which is being brought out by the Government of India and the Reserve Bank of India.
Well, Mr. Chandra, I believe that 9 to 10% was your deposit growth guidance, and the credit size you were anticipating 11 to 12% of the growth. Will all the push and all the factors that could be at play for the economy and already are, will you be willing to revise any of these numbers?
Madam, if you see our Q1 result, which we had announced, the MSME growth had happened at 18.5%. The housing loan segment had grown at 17%, and all the vehicle loan was 25%. And with all those things which have been facilitated, I think definitely all those things are going to grow at a faster speed. The one thing which was there, the corporate loan book, which had grown at 6 to 7%, I think with the rationalization of the different slabs and different rates in the GST, I think they're like cement and machineries. Definitely the cost of production is going to come down, and definitely the corporates will come forward and they will avail the facility. And in fact, my request will be to all the corporates and everybody to come forward and take the advantage of these measures which the Government of India has announced.
That sounds very good, Mr. Chandra. Thank you so much for your time this morning. And on that note, we'll let you go.
Thank you. Thank you.